Hey guys, just before I start the video today, a little bit of a special announcement. Thank you for all these initial supporters that are really helping the channel. Just to let you guys know, this video is the start of a new series, Text Done Right. And this gives me, as a content creator, the chance to just play really silly stuff, try like really interesting concepts, and just kind of goof around with Vanguard Zero. And this may even branch over to other card games if I get a chance to do that. So if you guys have clips using text for cards for clans that I don't have, or you guys have ideas, please send me your ideas and your clips via Discord. My Discord tag is KokorinTCG, and the number is 9299. Or you can email me at kokorin9299@gmail.com. I would love to see your guys' clips. I would love to see your guys' spicy tech ideas for this series, and let's have some fun. What's up YouTube? This is KokorinTCG back with another video. So, very close to finishing my Pale Moon list. So expect a very exciting deck and fight soon for my Pale Moon list. In the meantime, I just wanted to highlight a list that I've been seeing a lot in my tournament server. And it's a Narukami list that is... its main ride is General Gyras, and I think this card is super interesting. It's got a Mega Blast effect, but I think the highlight of this card is that when your unit attacks, that unit gets plus 3k and a crit until the end of the battle after using your Mega Blast, which can absolutely decimate an opponent, especially considering Narukami can turn off intercepts. So what I've been seeing lately is there's been a player by the name of L4 Mushi, and I think a couple other players I have been seeing playing this, and they just swing with this full board, just full of crits, and it gives off some really strong Dark Irregular Ragey vibes. So I've opted to play this just because I thought it was a very interesting list and wanted to show it off with you guys today. So I'm playing Saishin still as my starter for Narukami, just because it's a very strong card. I'm playing 4 PGs, of course. I'm playing 4 of the Intercept turn-off cards, the Ryan. And then because it's not as focused on retiring, it's just kind of rushing your opponent and really trying to get off the Gyros skill, I've opted to play the Filter and then 2 of the 8k base grade 1s just because they make good numbers and they help fill the hand. In the grade 2s, I am playing 4 Garuda, and then I only have 2 Shidens, so what I did here is I added in 2 more Death Scythe here, and I'm playing 3 of the 10k grade 2. In the grade 3s, I am playing 4 Vermilion Kaiser, because it is a broken card. I'm playing my heals on the 14k base grade 3 that can only hit Vanguard. Of course, because this deck and fight is all about Gyros, I'm opting to play 4 Gyros, which only leaves 1 spot for Dungaree, which is okay. I personally prefer Vermilion Kaiser over Dungaree, but it does give me the option to still play Dungaree. And so today I'll be going over this, and then very soon I'll just be going over a more standard run-of-the-mill Narukami list for those who just kind of want to play what they know that works. But this is still a very strong list. Right now I have 9 crits in here, so 9 draw, but the player was playing some crits in here. I personally don't like crits here, so I'm just going to keep playing 9 draw. So I took some creative liberties when building this list. But yeah, let's get to the deck and fight. And here we are. Just really wanting to use this general skill. I just want the Mega Blast at least once. It looks like this is a VP Farmer 1-pack PBO. That is the best luck I've heard of in a very long time. Alright, and taking a look at my hand, I'm not really too complacent about it, so we're going to keep this. I do like playing the Dungaree here. The Dungaree definitely putting in a lot of work in the Gyros build, just because if you're playing multiple Dungaree, which I happen to not be playing in this list, but if you play multiple Dungaree, you can keep riding that Dungaree to kind of clear boards, and then ride that General afterwards to kind of finish up the soul charging, which I think is a pretty interesting strat and is an alternative option for your grade 3s. Alright, so it looks like I'm fighting a Witch deck this game. So the Scythian's really not going to have a lot to really get rid of here. Maybe if they play like an 8K grade 1 or something that really helps them build columns, then maybe I may be more incentivized to retire, but for now I expect to hold it as long as possible. I'm going to go ahead and try to push 1 damage here. If I draw any more grade 3s, it's going to turn into a Morikawa hand. And there you have it, folks. I basically have a Morikawa hand right now. Look at all those grade 3s. Alright. We see a battle sister glance coming out right now. Oh my gosh, they're hitting their draw triggers. Here we go. So this isn't really important to get rid of right now, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to try to use my Scythian to help build columns here. Let's see if I can draw into something really good. I'm going to get a Garuda, and I want to hold that for later. Definitely want to see them commit more resources, so definitely playing both of my 10K grade 2s here. Really forcing them to play down their stronger offensive options. And I'm able to damage a Tom. Hello. Alright. Nope. Alright. My opponent gets a +3 here off of this Coco skill, combined with their starter. Alright, we see the Apollon hit the board. I definitely want to see that gone as fast as possible. I do not need my opponent drawing any more PGs. Alright. I get a whiffed heal. They still can hit with their column here. So it actually might be a pretty good idea to use the Scythian to get rid of that. That just seems like... that column seems really good right now. Of course, it won't be as good in future turns, but opponent contemplating here. There you go. And he managed to hit the heal trigger. Alright, so nothing important goes to the damage zone. I get to have a little fun myself now. So, and yep, I have the General. I will be playing the General here. Definitely will be playing the General here. And let's see. I'm gonna soul charge a little bit. Gonna play this. And I would have loved to swing with the Garuda, but my Morikawa hand is really starting to betray me right now. So I think I will opt for... I do need to play some sort of intercept here. So I think I will have to play the Death Scythe. I just won't use the skill. So I'm not going to invoke. I'm going to go to battle. Really want to save up that counterblast for the General here. He's the main attraction today. I'm gonna go ahead and swing, try to push him to 4. And we see a whiffed heal. You're not healing on my watch, not today. That's 2 heals down. I'm very trigger reliant right now, so let's see if I can hit it. No trigger. No triggers here. That subpar column really starting to hurt right now. Sitting at a whopping 3 soul, only 2 turds. So my opponent meets their doom. The ideal here is if I can get a grade 1 and maybe another general, then I can use limit break, like Dungaree's limit break, and then switch over to the general after this turn, which would be really good for me. We're gonna go ahead and see my opponent draw more cards. That hand is absolutely massive. Here we go. Come on. They managed to land the stand trigger. Gonna be able to clear my board. It's gonna be able to push me to 5. I am definitely afraid of a Tom right now. I am not in the state to handle a Tom. If there was ever a time to heal, it would be now. No! My PG. I just wanted to ride the general. Here we go. I do manage to hit another, so I will go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Dungaree here. Hopefully I don't hit any of my heals. Okay, so I don't hit heals here. This is perfect. I'm gonna play my grade 2. I do not have a second grade 2. So I will play this Vermilion here. I'm gonna use a skill here. And I'm actually gonna get rid of this Apollon. It's been getting on my nerves all game. Alright. Here we go. And if I manage to survive this turn, that would be amazing. Well, this next turn. Draw trigger. Okay. Not really helpful right now. There we go. I managed to land the heal. So this next turn is going to be very trigger reliant for my opponent. I'll be able to Seishin and maybe shut down these columns here. That Vanguard can pretty much hit regardless. I think I'm going to get rid of that, just in case they have plans to swing a Vanguard. Just seems like a really good idea. And then there we go. Maybe it was better to swing with the Vermilion, but they already had such a big hand. I really didn't think that it would have mattered. Oh no. And so this may be the last breath that I draw. They're gonna go ahead and set up a board with that Tom here, really forcing me to be trigger reliant on this turn. You never want to see that. Having no heals left in the deck, and only a couple of draws. There we go. I managed to be saved by the skin of my teeth. I haven't seen a single PG from my opponent, which makes me a little worried here. Definitely this top deck Magic's gonna have to be great. I do manage to get the Ryan here, the perfect top deck, and I'm gonna ride into this general. Let's get this rodeo started. There we go. Okay, so I think that's my last trigger. I will soul charge. I'll soul charge here. And let's have some fun. Alright. Alright, let's see it happen. Here we go. There we go. And a crit is swinging in hot. Show me those PGs. That's the first PG. Alright, I'm going to burn the second PG here. Yup. Show me that second PG. Show me that second PG. We don't have it at all. Does my opponent have 3 PGs? Do they have 3 PGs? Please let this hit. Let's go! Let's go! And the general laying down the law, setting a standard. And that's Narukami.